Good morning. I'm Christine Gibbs from A Step Ahead Physiotherapy in Governors Square. Thank you for joining me for another segment of Staying a Step Ahead. The New York and Chicago marathons are just a few months away, and I know some of you are gearing up for those amazing events. With our own Cayman Marathon just a little over 5 months away, I want to give you my top 10 running tips to get you to the start and finish line fully trained and pain-free. Now, I'm not a running coach, but I have been a runner for over 20 years. I feel that my personal running experience, combined with my 15 years of being a physio, gives me the insight and knowledge to keep you out of the clinic and on your feet enjoying your runs. Number 1, your shoes. Brand does not matter, but you must get the shoe for your foot type. That means either a neutral, stability, or motion control shoe. After 250 miles, 30 to 50% of the shoe's support will have depleted. You must replace them after no more than 500 miles. Number 2, hydration and fuel. I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist. However, I do know that you must keep hydrated and fueled to run. Even if your running goal is to lose weight, you must keep fueled. A car cannot run without fuel, so you cannot expect your body to either. In our humid climate, you must replace lost fluids and electrolytes. But do not carry a water bottle in your hand. This will throw off your arm swing and stride due to the imbalance. Wear a hydration system that's attached to your core. Number 3, cadence. This is the number of steps per minute. On your next run, count the number of times your right foot hits the ground in a minute. This should be 85 to 90. Less than 85 means you're overstriding and could lead to injury. Number 4, your core. You must have a strong core for a foundation for your arms and legs to swing properly to support you. So, do a side plank. Get down on your side. Start with your knees. Just holding a side plank, and you can even pulse up and down. Hold for about 15 seconds, and then release and relax, and then come back up. 15 seconds, you can pulse if you'd like, and hold and relax. You can progress this to legs out straight, doing a full side plank. Do not hold longer than 15 seconds. Number 5, your bum. More specifically, your gluteus medius. This is a very important muscle in hip and pelvic stability while running. Most of you probably do this exercise on your side. For runners, I like you in the kneeling position because it's weight bearing. So get on the edge of a towel, put a band around your knees, keep your feet together, balance, and then open up, keeping your feet together in the back and rotating out, doing a clam. Now, as you can see, it's difficult for me to balance. If you need to hold on to something, do so. It's really important to keep it nice and controlled, really squeezing that bum muscle. Number 6, strengthen your legs. Lunges give you the biggest bang for your buck, as long as they're done properly. Make sure your hip, knee, and foot are aligned, and start with a static lunge, just moving up and down. Then, once you've mastered this, start with feet together and do a forward lunge. Once you've mastered this, start with feet together and do a backwards lunge. Alternating legs to make sure you work both sides. I typically do not recommend walking lunges. I would prefer the quality that comes from controlled exercises. Number 7, arm swing. I see a lot of people doing some very strange things with their arms while running. Keep your elbows bent to about 90 degrees with your hands loose. Pump forward and back. Any motion other than this is just wasted energy. Number 8, flexibility. Keeping your running muscles long and flexible is essential. I highly recommend stretching daily, but always after a run. Start with your hip flexors. Get down on a mat, one leg out in front, lean in until you get a really good stretch through your hip flexor. You can even lean down to get the opposite hamstring. Straighten that leg, keeping your knee a little bit bent and getting a good stretch through your hamstring. Then to do your calves, if you don't have a stair, you can do them on the ground. Just get in essentially a downward dog and stretch out your calf. Then stand up to get your quads, grab your ankle, pull back, get a good stretch to the front of your thigh, and finally the IT band, your outer thigh. Cross your legs, sticking that back leg out to the side, getting a good stretch through your outer bum and thigh. Hold all of these for 30 seconds and do both sides. Number 9, warm up and cool down. You need to get your muscles ready for running by walking to warm up and then doing some high marching as you walk. Then just kick your legs behind you, trying to kick yourself in the bum. And then straight kickbacks, really squeezing your bum as you continue walking to warm up. After running, you must pump the blood out of your muscles naturally by walking for at least 5 minutes. Don't just stop your run, jump in your car, and go home. Number 10, follow a training schedule. This will ensure you do not do too much too soon. It will also ensure that you take rest days. These are essential to keep you injury-free. If you miss a day or two, don't panic. If you miss a week or more, slowly get back into the program. Do not just pick up at the place that you should be according to the schedule. I hope you found these 10 tips to be useful to keep you training pain and injury-free. If you need further guidance on any of the running tips I've discussed today, give me a shout. I'll be happy to help. Thanks for tuning in. Join me next month for another installment of Christine's Top 10. Whether it's a 5K or a marathon, I hope to see you toeing the line at a running event very soon.
To get in contact with Christine or her team, contact them at A Step Ahead Physiotherapy. You can give them a call at 745-2727 or send them an email to info@stepaheadphysio.com. Visit their website www.stepaheadphysio.com or stop by their offices at Governor Square.